There have already been cases in the Supreme Court where bumili ng lupa yung buyer and then nag-rely siya dun sa itinuro ng broker. Tapos nagpatayo na siya ng bahay only to find out mali pala yung itinurong property sa kanya. Mabuhay kabayan! Welcome back to our Property Wise Pinoy channel. I am Attorney Donna, your property lawyer. I've missed you all. I know I haven't uploaded a single video since this new year. I apologize, but I've been busy learning how to ski here in the Swiss Alps. So can you see my surroundings now? I'm heading up to the mountains to ski. For today's video, we will learn more about land classification. So stay tuned. Even if I'm busy learning how to ski, I still haven't forgotten that we need to discuss important real estate concepts so that you can all become property-wise Pinoys. For today's video, I would like to continue discussing about our topic on land classification. If you haven't seen it yet, you can watch it here. So, just how important is land classification and why do I want to discuss it all over again? We already have a couple of videos about it. Hindi pa ba kayo nagsasawa sa topic ng land classification? I will tell you why. There are still lots of concepts that we haven't discussed about land classification. But the reason that I want to highlight it in today's video because of a recent experience. So even if I'm here in Switzerland enjoying the ski season here in the mountains, as you can see how beautiful my surroundings are, I've still been busy checking out properties in the Philippines. There's a property that I've been looking at very carefully and it's in Palawan. So I've already talked to the agent and then I want to know more about the property, and since I could not be there personally, I hired the services of a geodetic engineer. And why is it important? Because, you know, usually ang iisipin natin, gastos na naman yan yung engineer, di ba? Medyo mahal na nga yung babayaran ko for the property, so I don't want to spend more. But you know what? That's a property-wise Pinoy tip, that you hire the services of a geodetic engineer, especially if what you're planning to buy is raw land, meaning walang bahay or agricultural, at lalo na kapag hindi titled yung property, mas importante na kailangan mag-hire kayo ng geodetic engineer. In this video, I will discuss the top 3 reasons why you need to hire the services of a geodetic engineer. Here are the top 3 reasons. First reason, you need to be able to measure the actual size of the property. Imagine, you're paying how much? 5,000 per square meter. So kahit 10 square meters ang difference, malaking bagay din, di ba? So kaysa mag-isip ka pa, gusto ko lang magtipid, gusto ko nang bilhin yung property. Just for extra measure, hire the services of a geodetic engineer because the engineer will be able to tell you the actual size of the property. You'd be surprised that even if property is titled, there are still discrepancies as to the size. Lalo na yung mga lumang title dati, hindi naman masyadong exact yung kanilang mga measuring tools before. Ang kalakaran din dati, nililitan nila yung size sa tax deck para malit din yung babayarang amilyar or buwis, di ba? Kaya hindi siya reflective dun sa actual size ng property. So just to be doubly sure, and as a property-wise Pinoy, secure the services of a geodetic engineer and have your property surveyed before buying it. Second reason, actually, the services of the engineer is also important to pinpoint the actual location of the property. Kasi minsan, may mga ahente ka, hindi alam kung nasan ang property or di kaya mali ang itinurong property. There have already been cases in the Supreme Court where bumili ng lupa yung buyer and then nag-rely siya dun sa itinuro ng broker, tapos nagpatayo na siya ng bahay only to find out mali pala yung itinurong property sa kanya. Anong remedy ngayon? Diba? Alam nga na hindi naman mabilis na i-uproot yung bahay mo. So all of this could have been avoided if he or she hired the services of a geodetic engineer. And then third, but definitely not the least reason for hiring the services of an engineer, and which is also relevant to our topic for today, is to be able to determine the actual land classification of the property. Just to highlight to you, kaya gusto kong mag-record about this video because I'm checking out this property in Palawan, right? And then it's a titled property. We hired the services of a geodetic engineer, and so he was able to check that the property that I wanted to buy is not entirely alienable and disposable. If you want to know the difference about alienability and disposability, please watch this video because I already discussed the importance of that. So meaning hindi siya A and D yung portion ng property na to kasi part of the property is still part of forest land. So kung isa-subdivide ko yung area na yon, papatituluhan ko, posibleng hindi ko matituluhan Palawan dahil classified siya as forest land. Kaya ganun ka-importante na lang ang services ng geodetic engineer. So out of more than a hectare of this property that I was planning to buy, only 5,000 is included in the A&D and the rest is forest land. What? Diba? Ang saklap kung itinuloy kong bilhin yun at tipid ako sa services ng geodetic engineer. And that's it mga property-wise Pinoy. Knowledge about land classification is very important and this is also part of your due diligence before buying a property. I hope you learned something new from me today. And so let me resume my skiing and then I'll be back with more due diligence tips for you. See you around. Bye-bye.